The government of Iraq takes action after 12 years, as every Yazidi here was very disappointed on 3rd of August and after 3rd of August with a very, very limited action from both governments, Iraq and Kurdistan. Thank you very much. Nuha Michael McCormack, Riverina Aushki Mara Iro, Hatil Bama is Diabsegne, or Aushke Payveka Khabije, Karamga Michael McCormack.
It is now my pleasure to welcome the Honourable Michael McCormack, Federal Member for Riverina, to the stage. We are grateful for Mr. McCormack's continued support of the Yazidi community and for joining us today to commemorate the 12th anniversary of the Yazidi genocide.
Thank you, Watman, and thank you, Mariam, for being the masters of ceremony of today's occasion. I want to acknowledge the most important people in this historic hall. They are the young Yazidis, the boys and the girls, who are members of the local and other Australian Yazidi communities. And I say that they are the most important while acknowledging that we have the Ambassador of Iraq, we have the State Member for Wagga Wagga, Dr. Joe McGurr, we have the Mayor of Wagga Wagga, Councillor Dallas Tout, and other dignitaries in attendance. And they are important, but no one in this room is more important than the young people in this room, because it is they who will carry forward the torch. It is they who will bear the legacy in the future of making sure that the 3rd of August is always remembered. It is they who need to pass on the stories of the heartache and the hardship that you have all endured. The mums and dads and other survivors in this room are important, but no one is more important than the young people in this room, and I want to make that point very, very clear. I also want to acknowledge a couple of other people. Ali Reid from Starts, the poster of which you can see up here at the front of the hall, and Belinda Crane from the Wagga Wagga Multicultural Council. Those two women in particular have done and are doing a mighty job to make sure that anything that we can do as a community is done to help the Yazidis not just settle in, but to identify where we can find family members, bring it to the attention of the elected representatives, and do what we can to ensure that there perhaps can be a reunification in the future. It is 13,500 kilometres from where we sit today to Sinjar. 13,000 kilometres is a long way, but it's just a heartbeat of pain away for, I know, everybody in this room, everybody in this historic hall, because you carry that heartache, and you have done now for 12 long years, 12 unnecessary years. Just recently, as has been the case on many, many occasions, but certainly in the past few weeks, the Mayor and the State Member and I have come together to meet with local Yazidi members. And for any community in Wagga Wagga, sometimes getting the local, the state and the federal members together is a feat in itself. But with the 3 local representatives you have in this community, you have 3 people as one who are on your side, who want to stand with you and do what we can to make sure that you not only feel home, but if there is a semblance, even a small semblance of hope to reunite you with your loved ones, then we will not stop at anything to make sure that that happens. And each of us, in our own way and in the representation that we can give, will make that possible if we can. I know I have had both verbal and written and face-to-face meetings with Tony Burke, who is the relevant minister in the Australian Parliament, in the Australian Government, and he, like me, shares the journey that we need to go on. He, unlike me, is on a different side of Parliament, but that matters not, because the important thing is that we will do whatever we can as representatives of the people of Australia, as representatives of the Australian Parliament, to try to reunite you with loved ones. It's a difficult task. I know that Starts and the Wagga Wagga Multicultural Council are with us on that journey. I know that people in your community, such as Aziz and many, many others, Mariam, who is a fine representative of your community, and there are so many others besides. So if you have the names and the details of loved ones who you are trying to reunite, and you know that they are there, but there's just those difficulties in bureaucracy, in reaching out, getting in touch, and all the like, please see one of those people I have mentioned, or send me an email. It's not too difficult to find me via a Google search, to give me those details, and I will try to help. I know the pain that you've suffered. It's hard when you are somebody from Wagga Wagga, from Australia, to fully understand and comprehend the pain that you have been through. But if there's one thing I do know, and that is that no people deserves to have the treatment that has been forced upon you simply because of who you were, who you are, and who you will be in the future. Because nothing is ever going to suppress the Yazidi spirit. Nothing. You are an amazing people. You truly are. You have added enormously to this Wagga Wagga community and to this nation. I want you to know that. We love having you here. We know in this city of the contribution that you have already brought and that you will bring into the future. And we thank you and we applaud you for that. Please know that we stand together with you as a community, as local representatives, and as people who only want the best for Yazidis. May God bless you all.